The Palace.
Remember Carlos and Charlie used to go there?
Listen to me,
Rick
everybody.
James and them was a lot. We partied with Rick James.
Back day, Carlos and Charlie's a L.A. Reid and Babyface.
Yes.
Wow.
Prince used to be up in the VIP section with the rose with
I
his
used to wanna
legs
fight
crossed.
that little so bad.
Mike would come in.
Yeah.
No, let me tell you how cold Mike was.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Hot Boxing. I'm Eben Britton.
And I'm Mike Tyson.
Mike, you want to bring these guys in?
Oh man, we got the greats of the great. Listen, no, I'm being sincere. No, normally I'm talking shit just to be hype. This man right here, Teddy Riley, he doesn't even know he started the career. He doesn't even know this. He started the career of some monster producers. Mm-hmm. He inspired people. I never really thought about it till I'm hanging out with somebody and I'm thinking, well, how do you even do? And he said, Teddy Riley, Rodney Jergens. You inspired. Wow, can you imagine how powerful he is? And this shit? And he said, he saw you, and you inspired them. Imagine Timberland, all those guys. Devontae, it's all those guys, nigga. You know what I mean? He started his own, if you read about him, he started his own era, New Jack. You know, and he made people that become a part of it. Everybody had to become a part of it. That was it. Bobby Brown, all these guys, all these great groups, man, Big Bubs and all those guys. Man, he really did it. He made us all proud and stuff. You know,
And stayed the same.
Yeah, he's always a humble man.
Yes.
Always been humble. Never tried to be a big shot. It's always humble. And if he did try to be a big shot at any time of his life, it was so small. You know, he was just such a humble guy. You know.
I could tell just shaking his hand, introducing myself. He said, I know who you are, brother.
Yeah.
It hit me right in the soul. I appreciate that.
I study out. I mean, I watched the show, so it's like I watched the show, so when I seen the show, I knew who you were, and definitely, this is my brother here, so it's such a pleasure to be here.
Thank you.
I didn't know how it would turn out. It was
right.
you got light up. I'm like, light up.
Smoke? No.
No, only if you want.
Nah, well, actually, I do. I vape. I have hypothyroidism, and it helped me a lot. Actually, 2 years ago, I just started, and I do it for my condition. So I use CBG.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, which is a strand from the hemp plant.
Okay.
You have
Yep.
they usually pull out the CBD.
Yep.
But I have CBG. It's for my body.
It's a
I have a
very...
nervous
Oh,
problem.
wait, TK really came. We didn't know you would come here. But listen, since you're here, then why are you that way, brother?
What's that?
Why are you the way you are? Are you conscious? You're very conscious about who you are. I noticed that. You're just very on top of your shit of you. You're an expert in you. I noticed that from just this moment. You're an expert in you. Why are you that way?
I'm this way because I really feel like you can get more by being a level at this level. When you're this level, you usually don't get what you want. If you may notice that about yourself, because I used to be that way. We all have been like loud. We from New York, and we from LA. We from cities, the hoods. So being from the hood, we kind of approach it the rah-rah, go ratchet. But I realized that doesn't win. I've remained a winner being humble. You shoot them with the humble, you get that back. So it's what you give.
That's so awesome, and it's just so awesome that he's that way, but his father was just such the opposite,
You're right.
That's what just trips me out. Oh, you always been this way, and
Gene was your
is
dad?
My godfather.
Godfather.
But my real father was treacherous.
Okay, all right.
Much more treacherous than Gene?
I would say.
Really?
Yeah, he's
Gene was just something.
Yeah,
Gene was
Gene was
amazing.
something, right?
He was beautiful, though. He was just his clothes and look, his body. He was beautiful.
Yeah, you took care of it. Is Gene still alive?
No, he's passed.
Oh, man, I didn't know that.
yeah.
But he was Gene. Wow, Gene is what I am now.
Okay.
you know, conscious of my appearance and everything,
Yeah.
that kind of stuff.
Right.
You know, and as I did that, I did an investigation on myself. Why do I do this?
Mm-hmm.
And it's because I want to hide my filth
Okay.
from who I was, my past, what I've done. So I want to look nice. I don't want to have no association of what I was.
And that's beautiful. A lot of people don't know. Like everybody got a little reputation, right? The thing about growth as a man.
Here, give that.
Yeah. The thing about growth as a man is you shouldn't be ashamed of what you was. Or you should only be ashamed if you stay the same person
That's right.
that you was. Because life is about growth. See, so a lot of people can bring up your old past, but that's just the way the human mind is. But the goal in life is to elevate every day. And when I tell people all the time that opportunity, right? Watch what I'm about to tell you. Opportunity. This word, and I want you people who are watching and listening to understand what I'm saying. Opportunity. I was in the Philippines. Man was sitting talking to me. And he was talking about America, the people of America. He said, you know what y'all don't have in America? What people don't understand? I said, what? He said, opportunity. He said, in here, we make $1 a day with no government assistance. They get up early in the morning, go to the city, and get food out of people's trash cans to bring back so families can eat. He said, so I took that information and I shared it with the world. I said, we have opportunity. And what's so crazy, people say it's 365 days a year, and I tell people, no, it's 365 tries a year. You got 365 tries to get it right. And God wants you to win so badly, He give you another fucking 365.
Who's God?
Doesn't matter who's God, as long as you have faith.
No, it does matter in a way.
Well, this is what you're saying is making it, it's taking away what I'm trying to say.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
So what I'm trying to say is, yeah, we're going down a whole nother path. I don't want to do that.
That's what this show is about.
Yes, but the thing is,
Discovery.
yes, and it's about just knowing who you are and whatever you believe. As long as you know you got 365 tries to accomplish your goal, and understand that it's opportunity all around you. There's no reason for people to be unsuccessful. Just like I see homeless people.
It shouldn't be not one.
And let me explain to you about the homeless people, right? I'm driving, I'm everywhere, and I see how they got the architect under the bridge. They got a door to come out. They got carpet. If you can do all that, you can get a motherfucking job.
That's true. It's very true.
If you can, I know some got mental illness, and some. But what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen, just take that word opportunity and use it for the rest of your life, and say to yourself, it's opportunity all around. And I guarantee you it'll change your mindset on how you move forward in life.
I disagree. I think our purpose in life for guys like you and me, Teddy and us, to be who we are, the people who we are, and to feed the world and take care of the world, because we had, like you said, the opportunity. We had the opportunity to do this, so it should be our opportunity to give them money if they're begging for money to pay for the tax. That's the taxes for the life that we have.
I like that, but when I see homeless people, you know what I do? It inspires me more to not to be them. That's just my take. That's probably wrong.
I wish I had the courage to be them.
Ooh, that's deep. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have the courage. That shit scares me, Mike.
Hey, listen, you look at a guy like me at this stage of my life, I'm doing good, got a couple of $100 million properties and stuff, right? And I hate myself.
No, I know you don't.
Look at you, nigga. You look at you, nigga. Look at you. You gonna tell me how I feel about myself? Nigga?
Come on, really?
Who are you, nigga? Who are you to tell me? Who are you? Period. No, this is who I am.
Right, I respect
This
that.
is who I
but
am.
me and you go so way
I
back.
know, but listen, this is just some people have. You don't know what I've seen.
That's so true, though.
Yeah.
That's so true.
What we all seen.
Yeah.
That's so true. Yeah, I haven't walked in your shoes. You're
Yeah.
absolutely right.
Isn't that something? I hate myself. I think I'm a piece of shit, but then again, I think I'm beautiful. I'm a bad motherfucker. I'm the
Okay.
baddest nigga on the planet. And when I think like that, that is my sin. That's my shame, my
Okay.
guilt. But I'm the baddest man on the planet.
Right.
I'm just so, I hate being who I am, and I'm nothing. Being from Brownsville, I'm nothing. So I created this I am Mike guy,
Okay.
the baddest man on the planet, because in real life, I'm nothing.
Okay.
Even though I accomplished it, I'm nothing. But I keep accomplishing more and more.
Right. Because I feel like that. I feel like I haven't accomplished a lot. And every day I just feel like I have something to prove. And I don't know if I dislike myself.
No, I know what you are, nigga. You just don't want to accept it. You're a megalomaniac with a low self-worth.
Or what?
A megalomaniac, you think you're God, but you feel like shit.
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Well, that's who I am.
Okay, I love life. I just love life. I love what all our experiences have brought us together. From the days you used to pick me up in the Lamborghini with the doors
Remember
on
that
the
stuff?
side. He used to take me to Madonna's house, hanging with Haitian Jack. Our journey goes back since 86, 87. Like, we have so many great memories. Before Boys to Men, not Boys to Men. What's the guys from New York City that from Charlotte, North Carolina?
Jodeci. Yeah.
We was at the club on Manchester Avenue.
Listen, what's the name of that club, man?
What's the name of that club?
Nipsey Hussle named that club in his song, one of his songs, the song that he won the Grammy for.
Man.
What's the name of that club? God.
I don't know, but Mike didn't tell me who they were.
Yeah, they weren't singers. They
Right.
weren't signed
And I
yet.
talked about them motherfuckers so bad on stage.
And they were mad at you. Oh, they wanted to fucking kill this motherfucker. Remember that thing? JoJo wanted to go on stage and kill this motherfucker. Oh.
Crazy.
I remember that. You brought that up.
We got crazy stories. Then he protected me one time because I had got jumped. Remember the time I got jumped?
Man, you been in so much shit, nigga. This nigga,
Listen to me.
Listen.
Listen to me for real.
Before he's a comedian, what were you, nigga?
I was a little bit everything.
Yeah, nigga.
Listen, people don't know, yo. Listen to it.
Nigga, I don't know what the fuck you did to Eddie Murphy, nigga.
Well, I didn't do it to Eddie.
Right.
I stole Charlie Murphy's watch.
Yeah, I know something happened to nigga.
and-
This is the 80s when I'm young and like 19.
Yeah.
They were mad at T.
We was children, and I tell the story. We was
We're
kids,
children.
and he
We're
always,
children.
whenever we got together, what I liked about Mike, he used to always say, "Don't worry about that. We were kids." That's what always made me feel good. He said, "Don't worry about it," because one day we're in Vegas, me, you, and our guy from Harlem, Zip, Eric Von Zip. So we talking, and now people don't know me and Von Zip back then was roommates.
Yeah, he told me you fucking robbed his
Yeah,
shit and
but
stuff.
I didn't rob.
Well, he told me
Von Zip. That's my nigga.
Nigga,
I would never do that
nah,
to
you
Zip.
lying, nigga.
I would never do that to Zip.
Told me you took his shit,
No,
nigga.
but
Yes,
Zip
you
got
did,
evicted.
nigga. Huh?
Zip got evicted, and the people that own the house
No,
took
Zip
the
told
shit.
me
Me
different
and
shit,
Zip been friends
But
for
that
50
nigga- oh,
years.
The nigga was lying.
God bless
The
him.
nigga wasn't lying. The nigga told me you stole
No,
his
I would
shit,
never do
nigga.
that to Zip.
He told me that.
Yeah, me and Zip is brothers like a motherfucker.
Oh, I wish Zip was
Yeah, I love Zip. But
Zip
with the
loves
story,
you too, but Zip tell this nigga's right.
No, I'm not. So me and
Zip
Zip,
right. Zip thinks he's right.
So the thing about, see, I didn't grow up as a robber. I had, I got my reputation, but it's where I'm at today. So me, him, and Zip is standing out in front of the MGM. Mike says, "Come on, let's go." So we walking through the MGM. We got security, but I'm acting like the security's for me too, because now I'm famous. So I'm waving at people, using his security. T-Caps. They see me with Mike. T-Caps. We take this whole walk. We go down the steps. I've never been through the MGM before. We going down the steps sideways. We go down more steps sideways. We open the door. We walk in the parking lot. We get in the truck. Tung, 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 tung. And Mike said, "Man, there's so much shit I got to do to smoke this motherfucking joint to get the." I'm like, "Where the fuck we going?" It was like a 9-mile walk. He just did it because he didn't want people in his business. That was hilarious. That was hilarious.
Listen,
That's hysterical.
listen, I can't believe we're still alive, though.
No, we here, man. Isn't that something?
Fuck.
What was the gentleman?
A lot of our people gone.
The gentleman that we used to all hang out at
Kevin
on La
Sawyer?
Cienega Academy.
Kevin Sawyer.
Kevin Sawyer. I
Listen,
forgot his
peep
name.
game, right? I gave Kevin money to run that.
I remember that.
And listen, you know who's working for us? Jeremy Fox is working for this nigga. Got a what's that pocket shit? Remember back in the day, them squares with a pocket,
Right.
the digital shit.
Yes.
The digital, what's that shit? You know they wore that the pencil. They were pocket fucking digital calculator. Yeah, but he was
Pocket
such a fucking
protector.
he was such a fucking square. He had the Jerry curl, and he was
him.
working. Kevin Sawyer had him dressed up and shit.
Jamie?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jamie
Oh, my
Foxx.
Yeah, we
God.
know way back, yo.
No, what I wanted to tell you about, let's talk about Robin Harris, nigga.
Wow.
Wow.
Let's talk about Robin
Yes, sir.
Harris. Fuck, what amazing man.
Yeah.
Wonder how many stars he gave opportunities to
Yes.
that would have never had an opportunity in their life.
And Michael Williams. Let's
Yeah,
get this.
Mike was beautiful too.
And what people don't, and it's good that he brought that up. Crenshaw, 43rd and Crenshaw is what we call it. 43rd, it was the mega of all black comedy.
You had to go there.
You had to go there.
I saw them all there.
That's right.
I saw them all.
That's right.
If you get Joey, well, name them. I saw them all.
And it wasn't about
saw
how it
them
is
all.
today, how some comics won't go on because somebody else did well.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the heat was in that
Woo! And not only the
back
heat.
down.
Listen.
Heat.
Listen. You want to talk about heat? Let me forget the comedians, right? You nigga, you better not move when Robin Harris is talking.
That's right.
You better just stay in your seat. Don't go to the bathroom,
That's
nigga.
right. That's
Don't
right.
move.
Yeah.
And hope he's not talking. Don't put the light on you.
And it was good for 5 years. It was like a school, and I learned so much
Ooh,
from
that
him.
was just amazing. It's magic there.
Yeah, it was just magic. I'm talking about every comic, Sinbad, the Wayances.
You had to come there.
You had to come through there. And see, there
And
was no
listen, it
opportunities
was
for black-
dangerous too.
Yeah, that's right.
It wasn't cool. It was dangerous
Yeah, it was dangerous.
too.
We was in the
You had
hood.
Gangsters, all the gangsters was out checking out people, looking to rob people.
Yeah,
looking
we
for
was
something.
definitely in the hood, and that was the great thing I had. See, I had the streets when I was coming up. See, I had the hustlers, the drug dealers, the bootleggers. They all came to see TK. And remember, we used to have Zeno's down on La Cienega. Shannon and them had that.
I remember we had so many after-hour joints.
Yes,
nigga.
sir. The
Remember
Palace.
Carlos and Charlie used to go there?
Listen to me,
When Rick
everybody.
James and them was alive, nigga. We partied with Rick
When
James.
back in the
nigga.
day,
Fuck.
Carlos and Charlie's a L.A. Reid and Babyface.
Yes.
Wow.
Prince used to be up in the VIP section with the rose with
I
his
used to want to
leg
fight that
crossed.
little nigga so bad.
Mike would
Prince?
come in.
Yeah.
No, let me tell you how cold Mike was. Mike would come in with the jumpsuit with $1 million bracelet on his
Yes.
ankle,
Yes.
no shirt on. And listen to me, and me, Teddy, all of us. Listen to me. This is the days when
I didn't know you realized that shit.
I remember everything, yo. We had the women.
Oh,
Do
God.
you hear
right?
what the fuck I'm telling you?
Nigga, really.
Listen to everybody watching.
Everybody watching. I had so many venereal
Exactly.
disease, nigga.
But he did.
They know.
Nigga.
You know where
Yeah.
you were, where they were.
Huh?
It was college. It was everybody.
Listen to me. We had
Nigga.
such an amazing time. We go to the club and we just look at each other as we leaving. Cause everybody had like the baddest chick. We nod. See you later.
Nigga.
Beautiful.
Listen, I'm just so happy that I have a wife now. Can you imagine? I couldn't sleep with her. I had to have fucking 6, 7 women in my bed getting me fucking food, making calls. Food.
I
nigga.
still do that.
Woo.
Fuck.
You married, Teddy? Okay.
Nah, but you know, Teddy, you know how that shit is.
Yeah.
Nigga. And you get addicted. What am I doing? These beautiful girls.
Right.
Oh, fuck. You,
Now I got a story. Here we go. Now Mike has some gorgeous women. It ain't no game.
At all.
We in motherfucking Cleveland.
Fuck, yeah.
Listen to me, yo. Listen to
I
me.
lived in Cleveland. I used to live in
in Cleveland. I rolled up on the one because we had so many. You don't know who is who. So I rolled up on this girl, fat ass, beautiful. I said, "Excuse me, sister, how you doing?" She's like, "Oh, blah. She said, "I met you before." I said, "Who you meet me with?" She said, "Mike." I said,
Yeah.
"Fuck." So she scratched her eye. She did this because Mike had gave this woman the big ass
Yeah, it's a
motherfucking
probably- yeah, it's
diamond
probably
ring.
gave some ring.
Talk about huge,
Oh, nigga.
huge. And we talking, and I know how Mike moved. I said, he ain't gonna be with this bitch a long time.
No.
So
fuck,
maybe
right?
a month
Fuck,
later.
Nigga, I had so much fucking money.
It was a month later. She's like, Mike broke up with me. I said, did he let you keep the rings? Yeah, but that's one story. Then we got another story. Now we in Miami. I introduced her to this beautiful girl named Diane. So Mike is a generous guy. Mike gives the girl $10,000 after a week knowing her.
Yeah.
She called TK, Mike gave me $10,000.
Damn, they called you a pimp, nigga?
No, I'm just a gentleman. I'm like a motivational speaker.
Consultant.
So the girl said, TK, Mike gave me 10. I said, listen, that's my friend. I said, how much you bill? She said, 7,000. I said, take the 7,000, put 3,000 in a card, and send it back to him. I said, he'll give you 100,000. I said, because people used to take it from him.
So what happened? Whatever happened to that?
Bitch used up all the money and you ain't calling no more. She thought I had something to do with it. She said, he don't call me no more. I said, bitch, I told you to give him the fucking 3,000 back.
So I'm in New York with this. I'm around. Some young kid comes up to me and he goes like this. He said, "Yo, Mike, I'm fucking this girl that you used to be with, one of your girls, right? And she said, did you buy that fucking condo that she lives, that apartment that she lives in?" I said, "Yeah, I think I did." I said, "Yeah, I did." He said, "Nah, fuck that. I'm gonna take that. That bitch don't deserve that shit, nigga."
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Wow. How's your sister?
Jackie?
How's Jackie?
Jackie's good. Jackie's crazy, but Jackie's good.
Yes. I haven't seen Jackie in a long time.
Oh, she's gonna be so happy that you heard.
Jackie! She used to call me all the time.
Jackie's my big sister.
Yeah, it was Jackie's beautiful.
She's gonna be so happy to hear you say that.
Man, Jackie.
Actually, we came to your first Reddick fight.
Yeah.
I came to the first one, hung out with you. Second one, hung out with you, and I lost $30,000. You lost 60.
Listen. Now we
You
going
lost
back.
60.
Listen. This is a gambler's nigga and him and Hammer. Him and MC Hammer. Fuck, nigga. Whoa! Listen. He don't remember this. Oh, nigga, I tell everybody this.
And we went upstairs afterwards because we lost all our money, and we went upstairs with the pimp dude. And we started taking his money.
Oh,
remember?
Shit. Yeah.
We went upstairs. And he's like, "Yo, we can go upstairs and finish this." I was like, "All right, let's do it," because I don't want to bet down here no more.
Right.
They taking our money.
Fuck.
They took 60 from him, and I was like, "Yo, $30,000 that quick?
That's just
Let's go upstairs and do it."
Crazy. Weren't we crazy back then?
Man.
Can you imagine? We were young and crazy.
And Jackie was with us. I think she was with us. Mm-hmm. And everybody, we all just went upstairs and gambled with him. We took his money, and we didn't get it all.
You didn't give it back.
So. Listen, man, I think about my life and I say, this shit is so fucking crazy. Like when I do this fucking life story, this shit, some shit is just gonna be, I know I'm gonna be embarrassed. A lot of this shit's gonna be a lot of sad shit, but it's gonna be a lot of funny shit.
Right.
Nigga, my life is, I'm a joke, nigga. Listen, I think I'm a hard nigga, I'm a fucking joke. You know what I mean? Saying, fuck. Listen, one of this shit, I'm Don King, listen, this story, one of this stories, check this out. You're gonna relate to this, I'm sure. So I'm on, Don King calls me up and he said, Mike, Jackie gets Dawn, she mediates, so she gets Dawn on the phone and Dawn tells me, I'm with my girlfriend, Dawn tells me, hey, let's just do this over, I'm gonna give you this 50 million, 25 million, whatever it was, we're gonna squash the lawsuit and everything, and I'm so happy. And then he sends his plane to pick me up, I'm so happy, and I said, fuck, I got money, I've been broke for so many years, I said, oh, I got fucking 50 million. Oh, so I tell my girl, come with me, I'm bragging with my girl, we're gonna be loaded. And I had cocaine, so I did the cocaine, right? Everything was beautiful. I did the cocaine, then I said, this is my fucking plane. This is the money he stole from me. Right. Whoa, nigga. Oh, let me stop. Y'all feel me?
Right.
Wake it up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I did that cocaine. I said, oh, what? Like he's doing me a fucking favor. This is my fucking plane. At first, I felt like, oh, I'm gonna be balling. I'm in the jet, the fucking, what is the 5 Series, the 6, whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
And I said, the new jet. And then I did, this is my motherfucking plane that he stole my money in, but he's playing me. He playing me like a bitch. He's sending my plane to pick me up. And then my mind started going. And so Don picked me up, right? And I'm fucking thinking, I'm buying. He's like, hey, brother, man, I love you, man. We gonna be rich. Fuck the white people, nigga. And me and you black people together. We got bills. We gonna make millions, nigga. And I'm looking at him. And he's driving. I'm in the back seat, right? And Jackie's in the front seat with him, right? And I'm thinking about, and I is in the back seat of the Rolls Royce. And I know, I go like this. I'm in the back seat, and I just go, boom, and I kicked on, and boom, and the car stopped right up. No, we're on, is it 95?
95, yeah.
You know how the car's going.
Yeah.
Boom, he go, I'm beating it. I think, Jackie, hold that nigga. I want to get in the front seat. So I said, Jackie, hold this motherfucker, Jackie. Hold, Jackie, you better, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Hold that nigga, Jackie. So I want to get in the front seat for I really do some shit. Right. So, but Jackie gets scared. And said, no, Mike, cause Jackie thinking about the money too, but I lost it. The cocaine made me forget about the money and everything, right? Fuck. And I'm beating this nigga ass, and Jackie doesn't want to hold it, nigga, because Jackie wants the money. I ain't gonna hold you and let you kill the nigga. We gonna get some money. So Jackie let him go. And I'm so mad at Jackie. I'm so mad at Jackie, right? And so listen, right? So we're in the middle, me, my girlfriend, and Jackie, I got a box with my weed and I got cocaine in it, right?
Yeah.
And so we're in the middle. The cars are coming by. We're going to get fucking hit. The cop come and picks us up and drive me to my hotel and say, "You okay, champ? Thanks." And that was it. I got the fucking weed is smelling, the cocaine is there. I'm like, fuck.
Man.
And the cop said, "Have a good day, champ." I said, fuck. You know, he picked me up on 95 and I'm fighting. And listen, Don King's assistant came because he seen Don had took off, so we did. And so his assistant
Don
came.
started running?
No, he got in the car and took off.
Took off.
The Jackie didn't hold him.
I'm seeing the hair.
Jackie didn't hold him, right? And so I'm mad at Jackie. So his assistant come over and he thinks that we're there. He said, "What the fuck's happening?" Since he was with Don, I said, boom, knocked
You
him
hit
out
him too?
cold. Yeah.
Oh,
Right in the middle of the street,
fuck.
right in the middle of the fucking highway. He's out cold.
Wow.
And I'm losing it, right? And the cop just came, pick me up, and drive me and said, "Have a good day, champ." Just like that, nothing happened. He ain't trip on the smell of the weed. If you saw that box, you just saw that motherfucking 8 balls and shit in there. We just said, "Have a good day, champ." Nigga, if I just saw some niggas on the fucking highway, I said, "Hey, all your niggas, check your pocket, put your hands, sit on the floor."
Yeah.
Normally it's like, "Hey, y'all all sit down." They call some backup. What the fuck these niggas doing out here on the highway? You know what I mean?
Too.
Yeah, what these niggas doing on the highway? Some niggas on the highway and guards gonna hit them. What the, that shit? You can't make up that shit.
Yeah. I remember I was there, Green.
Yeah, fuck this crazy
That
nigga.
was-
He's a born again Christian now.
What?
What?
Yeah, I saw this nigga. Look him up.
Yeah.
Look up Mitch Green. He's a born again fucking Christian.
Wow. Wow.
Man. So how do you feel? You know, since we're all together,
Yeah.
and you thought that you was broke, what got
Get
you?
that.
What got
Be
you
close to that.
back on track? What motivated you to get back and take your career another direction? Because that's the story of a
I
lifetime.
don't know, shame, ego,
Mm.
a lot of stuff, you
Yes.
know. Self-hate, huh?
Okay.
That's something still, huh?
Mm-hmm.
It felt more like family though. So
Huh?
when you got with your wife, it was more of a, I seen your focus.
I need her in my life because
explain
she
to you about
blocks my
a
hole. She
real-
blocks that big hole in my heart.
Let me explain to you about. Let me explain to you. Let me explain to you about a real man, right? I'm gonna share this before we watch that up there. Anytime you can sit with a man, and you see how beautiful his wife is. You know, most weak niggas are like, "Oh, she this, she that." That's weak niggas. You know, me and you came up together, and I just love sitting here talking to you like old times, and how that no matter how beautiful your wife is, no matter what kind of money you have, real is real.
Right.
See, real is real, and I hope that the people listening understand to young men, because we're trying to push this masculinity thing.
Absolutely.
Mike, this masculinity thing with motherfuckers being soft and being too emotional about shit. It's so much in your delivery about being a man, about being honest with yourself and moving forward, staying positive. That's just a phenomenal thing, and it's so many levels to you. So many levels.
It all comes from you have to destroy yourself and rebuild yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what life is beautiful because you can always change. You can change right now.
You damn right.
You can always change.
Yep, you're right.
You know, and what I think, what I would say is my best, what allowed me to be successful. I would never tell people because it wouldn't make sense.
Okay.
You know, but what made me successful is my ego, my desire, my self-hate, and the fact that I want to be up more than people want me to be down.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And listen, man, but it's just, look at it, I don't think much. I think I have a low self-esteem, but I just don't want nobody to fuck with me. And by me being who I am, that stuff, and it's just so stupid. Nobody's gonna fuck with me, period, but that's in my mind. I'm scared somebody's gonna fuck with me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm scared somebody's gonna pat my pocket, give me your money, nigga. Look at it right now. I'm scared of that.
Wow.
Right. Right.
Fuck. I was traumatized. That's some traumatized shit. I'm
Right.
scared of some nigga right now. I'm a vicious nigga. Somebody's gonna say, give me your money, nigga. I'm scared of that.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody does that to me, I'm gonna lose it.
Right. Absolutely.
Cause that's what I was when people used to take my money or my shoes. Cause I always had nice clothes. Cause when I was robbing, I always dressed up nice.
Yes.
And people would, the older kids would take my stuff,
Okay.
my jewelry and stuff. You know what time it is, right? You
Right,
know.
right.
I'm the young nigga out there looking good, but all the bigger kids, the big guys like 20 and shit, they take my stuff.
Right. Right. Well, that's interesting about how your childhood has such A tremendous effect on you, boy.
Listen,
Damn.
peep this. No, this is gonna fuck you up. I went from a bitch nigga, people taking my stuff, to the baddest nigga on the planet. What is that about?
Yeah, that's awesome, yo.
No. What is that about? My fear. I'm a coward.
I see what you're saying. You turned something that was that into something positive.
No, it's not fucking positive.
The
I'm
most
still,
fearful can
Yeah.
be the most treacherous.
yeah,
Could be the most strongest because of your fears.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You fear of anything happening to you, so you become strong and powerful. You know, especially if you're trying to protect your family or you're trying to protect your circle. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was about. Being from, I say the hood because all hoods to me are just alike.
Right.
If you have that fearful in you, and most people do, even the strongest, even the most fearful person you fear. You know what I'm saying? You have that fear, you're going to protect your circle. You're going to always protect your circle.
Yeah, 100.
The scariest guy would shoot first.
Yeah,
Yep, you're right.
yeah. Listen, I always remember this. When guys, I've been in prison, when those big, strong, scary guys come to prison, when they come to prison, they make sure they're nice guys because people are afraid of them. They let people know, hey, I'm not that kind of guy. Big, strong guys, if they come to prison, let people know, hey, I'm cool.
Right, right,
You know, because people are afraid of big niggas. Big niggas might want to fuck me
right.
or make me his bitch and make me do shit. I got to kill that nigga.
Right.
He's going to humiliate me in front of everybody.
Right. Well, it's amazing because we used to hang out, you know. At least I know that you had that fear. If somebody got us, you to handle it.
Oh, you
Because I used to love hanging with that motherfucker.
I seen it with my own eyes. I was on 25th Street. I was like, wait a minute.
We used to
What's
hang.
going on? Oh, that's Mike. That's Mike. You just beat somebody else. Yo,
Is
we
that
just-
right?
We seen the commotion. I was like, wait a minute.
I don't know. I just,
He was the guy.
but I wasn't the guy. That was just fear. I wasn't
Right, it
normal.
was just fear, yeah.
You know.
It's good to hear that with you because, like I said, we've known each other over 33, 34 years. All of us. At least 30-something, 33,
But you know, you have to understand at that stage that we're figuring. We don't even realize it now, but we're figuring out who we are at that
That's
stage.
true.
We don't even know we're
Right.
figuring out who we are. We buying the cars. Is that gonna do it? No. We got the
Right.
jury. That gonna do it? No.
We got the women,
You know,
that ain't gonna
we got
do
the
it.
fame. Is that gonna do it?
Right.
No. I'm still not happy. What's wrong?
Yeah.
That's right.
What is wrong?
That's true.
So we believe this. Like Shannon Briggs, my brother, we believe we fall in love with our dicks.
Yeah.
And then we look for masculinities in a woman. And we keep, that makes us masculine. So we keep fucking them, and it's just an illusion. The more we
It is
fuck,
just
the
an
more
illusion.
women we have, the more they take from us.
Yeah.
The less we are. The more we fuck, the less we are.
Yeah.
And we're giving them that energy, and they don't deserve it.
Exactly. It's not just the money. It's the
Yeah.
energy.
Yeah.
You know,
But that's why I'm glad about my daughters when they were born.
Same
I
here.
stopped flying women places. See, when my daughters was born, I stopped flying women to different parts of the world because I felt like they were taking from my children because the females was just a week, 2 weeks, maybe a month. So instead of giving other women memories, I wanted to make sure I gave my children those same memories. So I'll go to Cabo, I'll go to Fiji, I'll take my family.
Yeah, I'm that way down too. Isn't that weird that we as people, as we get older, we become more, I don't know, religious, but more God conscious, more
Yes.
universe
And
conscious.
I tell people because no disrespect when I say this, we almost know that it's almost time.
Oh, it's over. Oh, nigga, it's over.
yeah.
Listen.
Yes.
Know what's interesting? I'm glad you said that. Sometimes I say, am I dead yet? When I don't know if we're really dead. We might be dead now.
Yeah, I think about that. Right.
Am I dead now?
Right. But the great thing about it is, and I hope we all get another 30, 50 years out of this game, but we're healthy. We all look healthy.
Yeah.
We strive every day, and we're some of the lucky ones.
Do you think that's luck? That's your perception of luck.
I use that as a metaphor, but I would use that today as a little luck, because you got to have a little luck on your side.
I think we have to have a lot of luck.
Okay, I like that. You
Hold on.
right. Compared to what we seen.
I'm not good at nothing. A lot of my stuff is luck. Some guys I do punch, I thought I missed the guy, and the guy's on the ground.
Right.
It's with the universe.
Mm-hmm.
It's not your time to lose. We're gonna humble you, but it's not now.
Right.
We're gonna humble you. Matter of fact, we're gonna give you a bigger ego. So we're gonna humble you. It's gonna be really big.
Yeah.
Keep on winning. Come on, I'm
Right,
gonna give you
right.
that. I'm gonna give you that. Oh, but what I'm gonna give you after that is gonna be something.
Right.
You have no idea what's getting ready to happen.
Right.
And even tomorrow, in all our lives, like Kobe going, we have no idea what's getting ready to happen to
That's
us.
so true.
We don't know.
Deep, yo?
Yeah.
That's deep, man.
And know what's so interesting? We live every day like we're gonna live forever.
That's so true.
And
what I
sometimes
like-
we forget to even though I'm not gonna get religious, but sometimes we forget to thank God for the air that we breathe, or the universe.
Right. But that's what I like to see
Gratitude.
how we used to hang. To see us now, 30-something years later, and our perspectives on that journey. See, to hear the things that you're saying, because I think we all learn from each other, right? So now, this part right now, I'm taking things
Nigga,
from
I'm
you.
gonna tell you some
to
shit that's
incorporate.
gonna fuck you up right now, nigga. I keep
Okay.
looking. When they told me you were coming here, I was saying, fuck. That makes me with my ego. Maybe it's my ego. Cause I be saying, fuck, this shit is just deja vu. Cause I'm depressed one day and I'm signing autographs from niggas and I'm depressed and I don't think I should be. I think I'm too big for this shit, right? And he comes and visits me and he looks at me and says, well, what am I doing with my life? Feeling sorry for myself. He said, nigga, this is just, you said something, this is what you're doing until you hit your goal, nigga. This is just something you said something to that effect. This is just something you're doing right now till your shit comes. Something to that effect.
Right.
And now I'm here and you're looking at me, I have $100 million project. It's just fucking scary. I don't know.
Because we
I
sat,
don't
let me
understand
tell you a
it.
story. I'm going shopping in Caesars, and I saw his name on the thing, and I hadn't seen him in a while. So I said, excuse me, to the gentleman. I said, is Mike here? He said, you could come back. I said, no. Mike gonna see me because I'm family.
Yeah.
So I went shopping and all that. And when I came back, I saw the line. I said, you gotta know how to belong. Excuse me.
You gotta know how to move.
Right, you gotta know how to move. Excuse
know
me,
how to move
excuse
in
me,
life.
excuse me. And they made me wait for a second. I said, just tell Mike TK Kirkland here. And we came out while he was signing autographs, all the successful people who were signing me. I'm sitting just like this. And he said, TK, what am I doing? What am I doing, T? I'm signing fucking gloves. He said, I'm fine. I'm signing fucking gloves. I said, nah, Mike. I said, nah. This is just a journey, whatever I said, but it inspired him.
Yeah, and that's why when they said he's coming in, I said, fuck, I want to tell him that. Remember how down I was right there?
Yeah. And I didn't even know he was, that's what I love about
I had a
him.
little shame, too. I said, what the fuck? And he look at me, I'm in my height, spending millions on this.
Right.
Look at me now, I'm signing. I said, what the fuck this nigga?
Yeah, I didn't even look at it like that. But so you never know what people thinking. And the thing to hear, like what I like about him is the brutal honesty, right? You got it, the brutal honesty.
All the way.
Like, oh my God, like that shit is awesome to me.
Yeah.
Like he know that he was broke. I didn't know he was broke. Only he could tell you that. I'm thinking he just there to do shit for the
No,
people.
listen.
But he was,
I wasn't broke financially.
Okay.
I was broke spiritually. I was spiritually broken.
Okay.
I wasn't broke. I had
Okay.
money financially.
But
I
I'm
had
so
money.
glad that I put a smile on your
Money,
face that
yeah.
day because we laughed, didn't we? That
Oh,
day. I got those
Listen,
pictures. We
you can always make
laughed.
somebody laugh, though.
Oh,
That
I'm
was
talking
your
about
gift. That was
yes,
your gift.
yes. I'm talking about we genuinely. It was like we didn't want to leave. We just exchanged his phone numbers, and I work out a lot. And Craig Boogie called me. He said, Mike wants to know what you've been doing with your workout.
Yeah, I did say that.
Because I'm stuck under here,
Yeah.
and I felt. You have no idea. I felt like a fucking king. Mike
Yeah.
asked me.
Yeah.
What the fuck I'm doing? The motherfuckers have ripples and shit and be on the running down the highway with his fist like, man, I remember all that stuff with us.
This is what I know about life. Life is in moments.
Mm-hmm.
And some moments people are down, and some moments people are up.
Yes.
And that was the down moment for me.
Okay.
And you looked beautiful, and I wanted to look like that.
That I want you to know that really made me feel amazing, yo. And like I said, yeah, I'm doing the right thing, and I'm so glad that that energy exchanged, because for me to see what was going to happen months down the line, for you to say, TK, you knew what the fuck was going to happen on that same day, because we laughed and his whole energy
No,
changed.
it wasn't that, TK. It wasn't that. It wasn't that. Know what it was?
Mm-hmm.
It was like, I don't give a fuck. You broken up. You Mike, nigga. You my nigga. That's what I felt.
Right.
I feel like I don't give a fuck, nigga. I'm here with you. What's up?
Yeah, you're my man.
We had those years together.
Yeah, this is my man. I talk about, he used to come through the neighborhood with the Lambos. On the phone. Those big ass fucking phones we had back in the day.
But our insecurities make us believe that we're nothing without that.
Yes.
You know that?
He calling me, T, you ready? And then by him hanging with our friend Kev had us all, and we had every pager there was, right?
Oh, man.
Wow.
Before when it first came out the page. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something, right?
Woo!
Listen, I used to get so many pages. I didn't go to the fucking training. Don King grabbed my fucking page and put it in the freezer. He had fucking page 10, and he locked the freezer. And he put my phone, my pager in the freezer.
The
The
pages.
fuck, because I get those girls call me. I'm leaving camp. I'm coming, nigga.
And you had a sparring partner who passed away. Did you know? The guy that used to box with you all the time.
What was his name? Alan. What was his name? Come on, fuck. I remember the guy you were talking
Got
about.
his name, yo. He went to the barbershop I went to in Vegas, and he used to tell me about all you guys train us by soul. You know, I traveled so much, and over this last year, I'll go back to the barbershop, and I said he had a stroke in the barbershop.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Are you talking about Crocodile?
I think it's Crocodile.
Crocodile, right?
Yeah.
He used to train with me. Yeah,
Yeah, he used to train
yes,
with you.
Crocodile.
And
he did have a stroke.
Yeah, he had a stroke and
Yes.
died. I said, wow.
No, fuck, yeah. He was.
Yeah, he died, yo.
Yo, listen, know what about life? You like me right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or you, we all got here with somebody, even though that they're not here no more. But without them being in our life, we wouldn't be here.
So true.
Right.
Isn't that
I
weird?
agree.
Yep. That's true.
That's so
But they're
true.
not with us right now. But without them in our life for what time they
No,
were,
yeah.
we wouldn't be right here.
That's so true.
Yeah.
Right. It's so true, yo.
And for me, that was Gene.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I used to be this kid in the basement, rocking with a band,
Right.
and he used to come and get his car washed with. You remember David Hyatt?
From where? I remember the name.
David Hyatt is the guy who discovered R. Kelly.
Yeah.
He's
Oh.
the original guy. He was the hustler.
Yeah, but what about fucking Barry Hankerson?
He's before Barry Hanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, Barry came. Actually, Barry used to manage me, and then when we left Barry, he went and got R. Kelly.
Okay.
So before Barry, he was the guy actually that was watching us, and Gene was watching us.
Okay.
But Gene was more aggressive.
Ooh,
He was
yeah.
like, yo, I want to sign y'all. We was like, yo, we never been signing nobody. It was
Right.
like, yo, that's we getting ready to get in the music business. So that was my inspiration, and that's what inspired me. Not only him, it was Royal Band with Kool and the Gang as well.
Wow.
He used to take me around to the studios, and that's how I met M2 and all of the major producers, which made me want to be a producer.
Now, how did you learn how to do music, Teddy?
I learned
By
through
ear or somebody?
by ear, you know. I'm from the project. I just picked up, you know, my mom bought me a Casio, and I just used
Wow.
to take that Casio around and just play it, and asked the band, could I play with them? They was like, shorty, if you don't know how to play, we taking your Casio.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Fucking New
that's
York
how it was. It was like, yo, you don't know how to play?
That's New
We
York
we
shit.
taking
So
your
you never
Casio.
went to school?
No, not for it.
Oh, shit.
Just like he said, everything, for me, it's not luck, it's blessings.
Right.
I started in church,
Okay.
and, you know, my mom was like, you're going to get on the piano today. I said, I don't know if I want to get on. He said, you don't get on the piano, I'm gonna bust your tail.
Right.
You're going to get a whipping. So I got on that piano, and that was the push. That was the push to make me want to play
Man.
and be in the music industry. And then after I got busted, you know, come on, something have to teach you a lesson.
Right. Now, what you get busted for?
Drugs, huh?
Drugs.
Okay. What you have on you?
I had a PCP.
Okay.
Fuck, you selling to some white people or something?
Who?
Who do PCP?
Right.
No, Mitch
Nah,
Green
that
do
was-
PCP.
that was-
Mitch Green do PCP.
Angel does, come
Yeah.
on. But I went from there, I graduated and went up to cocaine and heroin. But
Right.
it was something that really taught me a lesson when I got busted.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
so-
these amazing, crazy
Hey,
stories.
listen, when I got busted and I went to Sparfit, I was in heaven.
Really?
I
We
knew.
see all our
I
friends.
saw my friends.
We saw
I
our
was scared to death. I thought people was gonna hurt me, rape me, beat me up. Then I went to the chow hall and, yo, nigga, what's up, Mike? It's Ike. What's up, Dirty Ike? Dirty Ike. Everybody knew me. The whole thing. Then my ego. I wish somebody would say something to me.
Right.
And people I ain't seen for fucking years. This is where you been.
Right.
Where the hell have you been? I've been fucking. It's just I became listen. I became like Gene. This is my life, the street life. All my friends are killers, drug dealers, people that have some issues.
Right.
You know what I mean? But they love you.
That's right.
Ain't that some bullshit? This guy's gonna kill somebody. This guy's gonna do that, but he loves you. You know? And you love him. He takes care. It's just a weird world. It's just strange, you know? And you have to be a part of it to know it, to understand it.
Media.
Yeah.
So you remember? Now you already up
ahead.
around Harlem, Alpo,
Yeah.
Rich Porter.
Listen, let me tell you something. Rich Porter, I used to listen. I used to see this little nigga, Rich Porter, all the time because he used to like my cars and stuff.
Yep.
With my He's always come around to Dapper Dan and look at my money and cars and stuff. But I'm looking at this little, he's just a kid, right? And then one day, one of the kids from Dapper Dan comes up and he says, Richard is dead.
Yeah.
And I thought he died from fucking, like, got sick or something. I didn't know. He's such a kid. I didn't know he's no fucking drug dealer. He's no kingpin.
Right.
He's just a little baby.
Right.
Wow.
He's a little baby. I don't even look at him as an equal. He's a little child.
Right.
He's a big drug dealer. He used to be around me all the time. He used to never say a word. He's looking at me.
We went to high school together.
Yeah, he said my
Went to
Rolls
Martin Luther
Royce and
King.
shit.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I know Alpo. That's crazy.
And Alpo, I just recently seen him. He came to my show at the Apollo. I had a big show at the Apollo with Keith Sweat and everybody, and he came to the backstage. I was like, yo, it's a ghost. I was
Right.
It's like seeing a ghost, but, you know, seeing your friend from way back.
I wonder how he
you know,
feels about himself.
I don't know. You know, it's like, it's crazy. You know, I remember this when Nicky Barnes got out and went to another disguise, and, you know, my oldest brother used to work with Nicky.
Okay.
So just knowing that, seeing Alpo, it's like how, you know, you never know how a person feels, but I just hope that he's protected, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to see nothing bad happen to anyone.
What did Alpo do?
Everything.
Everything,
Okay.
you know, and
It's everything.
things that we could say we done crazy things back in
Right.
our days, but he's done a lot of crazy things.
Wow. Okay.
But listen, check this. This is real talk. I'm not really a fan of him, but we're not better than him.
Okay, I understand.
No one.
Yeah, we're not better than him.
Yes.
You know,
He might be better than some of us.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at it from that perspective, if you look at his courage and what he endured and all that stuff,
Right.
Yeah.
you know. And I'm not a fan of his, but he's really, he went through the big boy walk.
Mm-hmm.
He had to go through that big boy walk. And the world knows he had to do what he had to do, and they look at everybody who's going to judge.
What's that
That's true.
guy's name up in Harlem? He used to rob the banks when he's coming.
Ooh, what was that? Fuck.
Who you talking about?
He just passed too.
He died. He's from Queens, though.
Oh, he's from Queens.
Is he from Queens? You know the
I think
black,
he's from Harlem.
dark-skinned brother. Is he
Not
from,
so tall.
what's his name? You know him, Teddy. You know him so well, Teddy.
He's part
he's the
of
one that
part
gave-
of Boy George and him.
Yeah, he down with that crew.
Yeah, he's
No,
down with Boy George and
He's doing stuff with Jay-Z and them back in
he was
the
a
day.
dark,
He used to
what's
do all
his
the
name?
concerts.
Dark skin guy, black,
He
real
used to do all the
black.
concerts.
Is it
Real black. Everybody scared of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just
One word, one name. He has
Right.
one name, go by one name. That
Yeah.
dark skin black guy,
Yeah, he passed.
slim
Just found that
guy.
out like maybe a month ago. When I was up in New York, they said, "Yo, TK, such and such fan." No, in October I found that.
I forgot his name.
Carolina.
But
Me
look,
too. I'm like,
everybody knows this guy.
yep,
Black guy. He's from Queens. He's down with Supreme Team and those guys. I think.
exactly.
He's down with
I
those
think
guys.
that's his name.
No, not Supreme.
No,
Not Supreme.
No, not Supreme.
Black guy. I forgot Foxy Brown. I forgot one word name. He got one of
word,
those. Yeah.
yo. But he passed, and his son passed too. He passed first, and his son passed away a week later.
I know who you're talking about.
Wow.
Yeah, he used to put on all the concerts back in the day. And what I like is how back in the day.
Chase. His name is Chaz.
Chaz. Bam.
Chaz.
There you go.
Chaz.
Chaz. Oh man, Chaz is the man. beautiful brother.
I remember we did a show at the Omni, New York,
Okay.
and we did the show for Boy George.
Okay.
All of them were there.
Yeah, I always
everybody had on a long
always like
meet.
Chad and respect Chad, but I
Yeah.
always get my distance.
Right. Yeah.
You know,
Jazz
kept
was that nigga.
yeah, I kept my distance.
There was few people like that though.
Yeah.
You know, like you love them, but you gotta love them from afar.
Yeah.
Like Black Jess, remember Black Jess and those guys?
Yep.
I like those guys, but I always from a distance. I grew up with a lot of those guys. Went to
Right.
school with a lot of those guys
Mhm.
and stuff.
Yeah, it's just interesting, man. It's just. Let me tell you, Mike.
No, just think about that's us. Why they went there and we didn't go that direction? You know, I always go and visit Lou and Tut and all those guys in school there, and I always say, I should be in here with them.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You remember when I came to see you?
Yeah, absolutely.
It was amazing, man, because I didn't think I was gonna get in.
Right.
It was so what?
To see him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
He had everybody coming to see. I was
Nigga, I
like,
have
man,
lines, nigga.
What was that like, Teddy?
Right.
what it was like. I mean, it was actually that was my first time
Have you ever
coming
been
to a prison.
I was going to say, have you ever been to a prison before, Teddy, besides that?
Performing,
Yeah, but listen, right?
not performing.
You would think, listen, this is why he's so interesting. This is the understanding. You would think this guy been through hell. This guy was protected. He ain't
Oh,
never
yeah.
seen that. He probably seen it, but he never got involved with none of that really nasty fucking nigger shit, you know?
I'll tell you why though. It was Alpo and Rich. Rich was always telling me, yo, we don't want you on the streets, yo. You need to be on that keyboard. You need to be making that music.
Wow.
So they never wanted me. It's almost crazy because they wanted to do something to Gene. And he
Ain't that
mentioned this
some
before.
crazy
They
shit,
wanted to do
jealous
something to
ass
Gene
niggas?
for me.
Yeah.
No, they
Right.
wanted, remember when me and
Yeah,
Gene
yeah,
broke
remember
up?
that
Right.
stuff.
And they were trying to, they wanted to do something. I was like, yo, no, we ain't doing this. That's still my godfather, yo.
Right, right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not like I don't have love for him. I just know that, something was done to me. I'm not that type of person to hate somebody.
Understand.
Hey, listen, right? I just like Gene. Because something about Gene that's something about me for some reason. And Gene don't know what the fuck he's doing. He's a street nigga, and all of a sudden he runs into this nigga, and this nigga's a guard.
Right, yeah.
Whoa, what the fuck am I gonna do? I don't know what to do. He's like he never had that experience before. He don't know what
Right.
to do.
And I seen that.
You
You know
gotta
what I'm
feel
saying?
sorry for him more than hate him and say being evil. He took my stuff. You have to really have compassion for him. He was overwhelmed.
That was the
Yeah,
reason
that's a
actually
lot of
why we
people.
got back together. We actually got back together. A lot
Oh,
of people
okay.
didn't know.
Yeah.
And, I brought him down to Virginia. And when he came down to Virginia, he used to come every week. So he would go to Virginia before he would go to D.C. to see his wife.
Okay.
And one time he went, and this is how we discovered he had dementia.
Whoa.
He actually drove coming to Virginia. He stopped in Greenville. When he stopped in Greenville, he had his nephew with him. He left his nephew at the convenience store, went to Charlotte, fell asleep.
Oh, fuck.
Police knocked on the window. It's like, sir, you know where you at? He said, yeah, I'm in Greenville. He said, no, sir, can you step out of the car? You're in Charlotte. So he's the type of person that don't keep his numbers in the phone. He still keep paper.
Right.
And he had my name on his first page, him, me, his wife, and they called me first and said, do you know a Eugene Griffin? And I said, yeah. So what's wrong? Everything is okay? And they was like, well, I think we discovered something with him. Is there a way you can get in touch with, someone from the family? I said, well, I'm from the family. What do you need me to do? So it's like, well, can you get in touch with any of the other people? I said, well, there's Donna, his wife, and they got in touch with her from, using the phone book. And that's where we discovered he had Alzheimer's or dementia.
Wow.
How old was Gene?
Nobody never knew
Nobody
his
know.
age. He was just young looking.
He was
Like,
beautiful.
Right.
you've seen him.
Yeah.
He was
looked
always,
good.
let me tell you something, he always looked great, and nobody never knew his age. They couldn't even say his age at the
Just like
funeral.
yourself. Yeah, he was
You
like a
kidding me?
yo.
They
He was like just a street nigga dream. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah,
like I
he
always
was-
look
he
at-
was
just
a-
a fly
he
nigga
was-
on the corner. That's my whole life. That's my whole life existence, just being on the corner. The fucking corner, but I'm fly as a motherfucker on the
that
corner.
something?
What the fuck is that about me? That's in my life.
especially at a car wash though.
Yeah.
You don't go to the car wash and be
Y'all
like,
saying something, and I'm in college, right?
Yeah.
And I said, oh, what you said is very powerful.
You
Remember the
close to that,
sheepskin?
TK.
Yeah, I remember the
Remember the
sheepskin,
sheepskin?
hat.
Remember he had the
from
sheepskin
clubs.
coats?
The hat and the club.
So
How
I'm
many
in
people
college.
died from that
yeah.
shit?
Now I'm in college.
Yeah.
It's something about the fucking corner. See, we judged by, we could be influenced by that. You understand where I'm going? And I'm like, what the fuck is on the corner?
I'm gonna tell you when you finish. I'm
Right.
gonna tell you something
I
else.
said, what the fuck? So I remember getting me a sheepskin coat. And
Stand on the corner.
Nigga, I'm on the, listen, like I'm thinking something special gonna fucking happen.
It is gonna happen.
I'm standing around like, what? It was nothing.
No, it is something. You discovered yourself. That's information. The corner is information.
Yes, it is.
That's what the corner has been there during slavery, everything. The corner is information.
Yes.
That's why we go to the corner. And let me explain something else to you. Why do you think the Lord stopped us from staying on the corner now? Why do you think that?
I'm listening.
No, why? Because when we can't stand up, we can't get information, then we're confused.
That's right.
And then when we're confused, we make mistakes.
Right.
Then when we make mistakes, we go in front of those people.
Mm-hmm.
And then they do whatever they want to us.
That's right.
So they keep us off the corner so we don't get information. I know it sounds so primitive, but isn't that something? That's so much power, the corner. And you have to understand the power because they don't want you on the corner no more. It's the
Right.
Lord. The Lord, we can't be on the corner no more.
Mm-hmm. That for some reason, that as a kid, that meant it's
Peep
crazy.
this, peep this too, right? Nobody fuck with them niggas on the corner either.
That's right.
right.
You showed them respect.
That's right.
Anything out of respect is a fight or a shot or something.
Right.
No disrespect to
Yeah.
them niggas on the corner, right?
That's right.
All
And
right.
they had the baddest bitches
Yeah.
too.
And they didn't do nothing but stay on the corner.
That's it. It
They
sounds
didn't-
crazy.
And listen, you might see them go away and they change their clothes and they come
Right.
back. But
Or-
they're not selling drugs or nothing.
Right.
We're on the
On
corner.
the corner. And you can go to college. Watch, I'm about to get you now. You go to college. I go
Come
to
back
college.
and still
Come back. Them same motherfuckers is still on the corner.
Yeah.
4
And
years
still
later.
dressed up looking good and made the corner look good.
Yeah.
yo, we would be on
something,
tour. We'd be on tour. We came home on the bus and they were right there.
Late
Like,
at night, right? You still see these niggas late
Yeah.
at night.
Isn't that something?
I have to say this though, most of those people on the corner were like my high school buddies and people who have turned. Like I used to be in bands with like the guys who, later on was washing my cars, and that was the most hurtful. Like seeing like my old guitar player or somebody, and I'm like, Lord, I don't even want you to wash the car, but here's some money, I just can't see like a guy that I'm on stage with, like I'm
Right,
playing
right.
high school band, and he's on that corner.
Hey, Teddy, listen, right? Wow, you said that, when I first made money, I used to come back to Brownsville and I used to give all my money to my friends. And stuff.
I did too.
For
I
them
used
to
to
start
go.
for them to start their fucking crack empire.
Stop it! No, I
Yeah.
used to do it for them to stop.
Yeah, but they started a crack empire with the money I gave them.
Wow.
You know?
Well, you had a lot, Mike.
Yeah, that's why I gave a lot.
Yeah, you had a lot.
You sure did.
That's why I gave. Listen, I used to learn that from a kid being in the street. I used to hang out with kids my age, right? We used to rob and steal, and they used to always, when they get the money, they take the big part of the money and they give you,
Yeah.
But then I started hustling with some older guys, and they gave me half.
Yeah.
And I said, whoa, I'm going to stick with these guys. And that's what I learned. If you're there, you're down. I was explaining to Shannon Biggs. I was with somebody. I had already robbed somebody, so I had a pocket full of money and clothes. But I was with somebody, and he was robbing somebody. Like he's like, I mean, you're chilling, and you're robbing him right now. But I'm just waiting for you to finish robbing him,
Right.
and we gonna do whatever we gonna
Right.
do, right? So he offered me money. I said, nah, nigga, I don't want no fucking money. I got fucking money, right? And later on, right, I didn't even notice the guy. I didn't know he was robbing somebody, I knew he was checking somebody,
Right.
right? And I was there. But I didn't know. Later on, that guy came back with some friends. They almost killed me.
Wow.
So I learned from Brownsville. That's what I learned from Brownsville. If you're there, you're down.
You down? Yeah.
If
you're
not,
in.
If you're not trying to stop them from robbing me or hurting me, if you're not trying to stop them, you're down. I don't
You're
care if you
assessed.
take the money or
Yeah.
not. If you're not trying to help me or you're not trying to tell him, hey, chill, he's a good guy, you're down. When I come back, I'm going to kill you.
Right.
And they almost killed me, so that's what I learned. If you're there, you're down. So if I do something, and I always give them money.
Speaking of being down,
Yeah.
man, that's what happened to us. We used to be at the rooftop.
Ooh.
Rooftop roller skating ring, and
remember
that was the
that.
spot to go. But it was also the spot when a street dude was looking for a
Everybody-
street dude or looking for somebody.
Crossfire.
Like a lot of my good friends that got killed in front of the rooftop.
Wow.
It was owned by my uncle, Uncle Willie. Remember Uncle Willie, Willie Burgers?
Yes.
So
I remember Willie.
something happened where one of our guys, Gusto, who owned the rooftop, he was in the street game.
Right.
We all from the streets, but he was in the street game heavy, and that saying,
Yeah.
once you in, you can't quit. So they basically came back to extort him, but we were all in the studio, and
Right.
they had us all on the ground with guns to our heads and everything. And when you see your life before you,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying? It's because you were down. You were a part of it.
Right.
And we were there. We were making records. We had just finished doing a record with Kool Moe Dee. He left the studio, and those cats came in with guns and everything. They had us all on the ground, and we thought we were going to die because that's the first thing they said, man. If we don't get the money out of this cat right here, all y'all gone.
Damn.
So when that happened, it really woke us up. It's just signs of waking up,
Yeah.
and being a part of something, it doesn't pay. You know what I'm saying? Especially just being there.
Yes, yeah.
'Cause you never know.
Yeah.
So
Guilty by association.
I remember I was in a barber shop one day in Brooklyn, and I was in the barber shop, and there was a crackhead in there, right? And he said, Mike, man, buy me a haircut. Give me a haircut. I said, listen, if you let me cut your hair, I'll buy you a haircut. So I'm cutting his hair. And I'm telling you, I said, what do I do? How do I start? Right? So I'm saying, how do I start? So I wanted to cut his hair. I'm an asshole, right? Because I got money. I said, if you let me cut your hair, I'll pay for your haircut. And he was letting me, I was trying to cut his hair. And next thing I know, the owner grabbed me and throw me on the floor. I said, what the fuck you doing? He said, Mike, you're about to light this? And they were just blasting in there. And I didn't know what was going on. I thought they were coming to stick me up or something, right? And then I realized he must have fired 4 or 5 shots. Boom, pump, pow, 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 with a pump shotgun in there. And I thought he was coming for me. He was coming from those guys that stuck him up with some stick-up kids in there.
Wow.
And they stuck him up and killed some people. They came for them, but I thought he was coming for me,
man, the moral of that is God knows.
Yes.
He knows who he want and who he, you know what I'm saying? It's like he have a plan.
Listen, I never
You know.
say, this is what I don't do, Teddy, right? I never say, I'm going to avoid this. This is going to avoid. No, listen, what's going to happen?
You gotta,
It's gonna happen.
it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You just gotta do what you do and know that God knows your heart. He knows where you're supposed to be. So it's a time thing,
Yeah, I've been blessed that way too.
It's a real time thing, man. And we've been close to the 9th hour of something. We've been close to almost
Yeah,
getting.
when you hear these stories, and like I said, over 30-something years, and I read about you or see you somewhere. I'm on Facebook and they showing all Mike's fights and seeing him swinging and knocking people out the ring, and the phenomenal uppercuts like used to hit him there, or you see him somewhere out of the country teaching people how to fight. I know exactly how he do his hand like that, and then boom, 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 and just like I watch you almost every day. Social media, they playing them every day.
Before I had left there, and it was like 4 a.m. after I worked out and stuff, and I took some mushrooms, and then I'm used to going to YouTube, and then I said, what the fuck? And it's my ego too, because these motherfuckers think about me all the time.
Right.
So I got this thing, the technique of Mike Tyson, the guy that some of these guys that used to practice me, studied me their whole life, and every move I make, they know me better than I know myself. And I'm looking at myself, and I'm always saying to myself, fuck, nigga, God, will you stop looking at yourself? Will you stop, stop thinking about yourself?
Right.
You stop fucking thinking about
But
But it's hard because you're the only thing that you know.
Right.
It's hard not to
Yeah.
think about yourself.
Yeah.
You're the only thing that you know. And I say to myself, fuck you, nigga. You ain't who you think you're. Because it gets good. Because I almost thinking, I'm a god, nigga. I'm immortal, this and that. And then, because I can see myself saying it, just being, but then I go outside and then people affirm it.
Yes, but the thing that I watch.
And then when I watch you over with the humbleness, I was so deep down. I wish I could be that way. I always play the role like I'm humble, but deep down I don't got a humble bone in my body.
But you do.
Yeah, you do, Mike.
You do. You just don't understand. Like, I see your interviews. There's your humble. Until somebody piss you off. Like, I seen your piss off moments. Like, you just like, yo.
Yeah.
Listen, you're a gentleman.
Yo, you're
somebody crossed that line.
no,
Like the guy
somebody
who's in
crossed that
Vegas,
line.
And he brought up the rape situation.
Yeah.
And he was black. He said, he's a piece of shit.
Yeah, he is.
He's a piece of shit. Let
Yeah,
these motherfuckers get you to ask that question.
But listen, check it out, right? Imagine if I would have said, well, yes, this is true, brother, but I'm above that now. And I shouldn't have showed him my feelings. I let him know my feelings. And
I
that's
like that.
Yeah.
I let him know my feelings. Our feelings should be our feelings. That's why it's our feelings.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody should know our feelings.
Right.
We're it's two worlds. It's the outer world and the inner world.
In the inner world,
I like how
yeah.
you put that,
And we
yo.
can't let the outer world upset the inner
Your
world.
inner world,
We
yeah.
watch it on play, and sometimes it gets close to us, but we can't let it disturb this.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the game I'm playing now. I never knew how to play the game of life.
Wisdom.
You know,
I was just winging it.
that's the one thing
I'm
that
a little
mostly
bit
takes your
educated,
energy.
Yeah. I got a little bit of an understanding. Play the
That's
game.
good, Mike. That's good.
That's amazing because I mean,
In
I'm
order
telling
to-
you, that's
in
where your
order-
energy
in order
goes.
to play the game.
Your energy goes.
In order to be important, you have to forget your importance. Isn't that something? In order to be great, you have to forget your greatness.
Right.
You have to give it up. Ain't that some bullshit though? In order to be great, you're already great, but in order to be great, you got to
You
give
gotta
it
forget,
up.
yeah. You gotta act like you still try to be.
But believe it or not, when I'm out and I'm in VIP and they bring in the bottles, I don't really drink. I would be the other person serving.
Yo, can I get you? Okay.
Pour people drinks. It's exactly what you're saying. I pour people drinks and sit down. I'm not acting like, get me this, move that, get that. I don't do that. I make sure everybody else feels important, and I want to make you feel incredible. Because I already know who I am. But that goes back to what you're saying. You have to transfer that energy.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, it can create a lot of peace too.
And I realized,
Treating people wrong and being disrespectful.
you know, when I was talking to Shannon, this Shannon, he's a very emotional guy, but he didn't understand this. You know what? How come the poorest countries in the world are the happiest people? Now, why is that? Do you know that secret? I found that secret out.
I want to hear it.
You know why? They don't expect anything.
Exactly.
We
And they've
expect
never seen what
anything.
we had.
Listen, hey, you see a guy like me that try to wish I was like that humble and stuff? What would I do if somebody didn't mention, say hi to me? Imagine my ego. What if I go outside and somebody didn't notice me? How shallow I am. I was at my mother's grave. Wow, listen, this is deep. I was at my mother's grave and I was 16 at the time, but I was fighting. I had won national titles and stuff. And I was, what the fuck? I was telling my mother I'm going to be the greatest Tyson. When they mention Tyson, they're going to be mentioning me. Cicely Tyson's not going to be nothing. I'm going to be the greatest Tyson that ever lived. And I'm telling this to my mother, and I say, I felt that way because I'm such shit. I'm nothing. I come from nothing, so I have to want to be something so bad. I've been humble my whole life. I don't want to be humble because people walked over me, abused me, did anything that a human being could be done to. And I become from that guy to become this, and it's a psychological fucking traumatic fucking, how did that happen? How did I become scary and then I'm this guy that people are scared of? Right? Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
And I come from me being afraid. I'm afraid. People are afraid of me because I'm afraid of me.
I have a question.
You know?
When you started boxing, how did you know, though, you were talented? Like, what got you to go boxing? You know what I mean?
No,
Like,
I
everybody
saw
got that
Muhammad
one
Ali.
thing. Really?
I saw Muhammad Ali, and then I just saw him personally. And
Okay.
that's how much power I just saw him. He was so far away from me, but I just saw him, and he inspired me. And then from then on, I got shipped upstate New York, and I get shipped upstate New York, and this fucking guy used to be a pro boxer. He starts teaching me. Isn't that weird?
Wow.
He starts teaching me how to box.
Wow.
And so how did you meet Gus?
He introduced me to cuss because he didn't
shit.
box. His wife didn't want him to box because I think he had a black broken nose. So he said, "I'm gonna take you somewhere, and he's gonna take you to another level." And then he watched me box one day, and he said, "Provided no incidents, no problems, this is the youngest heavyweight champion ever." I was 13 then.
Wow.
He planned my life out for me and everything.
Man.
This old white Italian guy here set my life for me. And, you know, back when I'm young, you know, we used to always rob white people and stuff.
Right.
I had no idea white people are savages.
Oh, yes. No disrespect.
No, it's all
I had no idea. When I met Cuss, I never no idea. Look at me, I'm a monster. Look what he done to me. I don't care about people's feelings. I'm emotionless. He told me I was fucking better than people. Why didn't he tell me that, you know, everybody's good? And why he shouldn't have told me. Why did he tell me I was better than people? I'm superior. Why did that stick with me? Why didn't I right now say, hey, you know that's wrong, Mike, that's not right, you're not superior to people. I'd say that all the time, but deep down in my heart, I say, I'm better than these niggas. That's because I feel so little. I've come from shit.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta be better than somebody.
Yeah. That's what you strive.
Yeah, when I sit back and hear you guys,
strive to
man.
be the best, but
Huh?
When I sit back and just know how long we've known each other, know that you've gone through that. Because, like I said, you never know what a person's journey is.
Listen,
until you
really,
sit down
in the
and talk to 'em.
80s, right? When everybody thought you was shit, you would keep away from you and shit because they thought you might still. Listen, I understood that. I was that nigga.
Yeah, you always show me love, yo.
Nigga, no. I'm the nigga that everybody say, keep away from that niggas gonna steal your shit.
Yep.
I've been that nigga that people whisper about my whole life.
And he always treated, when I was going through my thing, he got me by the arm, take right by my neck. And just like, yo, look,
don't want
we
to.
gone, yep. Just, and I understood that, especially now hearing because he had been down that same path of people talking about you. And even when people you talk to, because they knew he was tight, they used to try to diss me to him. He's like, man, fuck y'all, that's T to the motherfucking K.
You know, I understand people. I didn't understand people back. No, I did, but I know this. When I talk about somebody, I'm talking about myself. When I say that's a bitch ass nigga, I'm talking about myself. When I say don't trust him, I'm talking about myself. I'm untrustworthy.
I like that. So you see yourself in somebody else. So you're projecting that because I know.
No, it's not that I see myself. It's that anything I say to somebody is a reflection of me. Even when I say he's beautiful, that's a reflection of me.
Right.
That's the beauty I feel sometimes about myself.
I like that. That's deep.
It's very deep.
Because that's true.
It is. Most people who say something about somebody have always either experienced it
Yeah.
or they are that.
How would you know that? How would you know to say that if he wasn't that?
Well, let's
You
give
know?
you an example. You know, when we used to blame a girl for being with somebody. We didn't really see it.
Yo, yeah, but what the fuck I say to myself, right? Because I look at myself, I look at myself as a loser, that I failed. Yeah, I know, Teddy, I know, Teddy, but that's weird, right? But why am I a loser? But I just keep succeeding. I'm a fucking sucker for fucking success. I just want to thrive and win and win, and I want to fucking, in a weird way, I want to show off.
Right.
You know, I just never want to say it to nobody, but I want to show off.
But while we're on the air.
You thought I was dead. You thought I was dead and I came back.
Y'all brothers, man, I'm so happy, man. We got to see each other.
Yes.
We got to see each other.
We're
You
going
know.
to hook up in Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
Mike's
It's so
gonna
crazy.
take
We all in
Mike.
Vegas, too. We all...
Oh, I love this stuff so much.
Scandal.
We got to get
Shout
the
outs
fuck out of
to
here.
Uncle
Thank
Mike.
you.
Yeah.
Michael
Hey.
C.
And listen, everybody, follow me at TK_Kirkland. And
What
listen
about
to my
you,
podcast on the TK Kirkland podcast. Shout out to Mike, Surfman, the staff, Frenchie, and it's always good seeing the great Teddy Riley.
Shout outs to all my family in New York, North Carolina, and Vegas, California. But my my Instagram is Teddy Riley #1. Teddy Riley, one word, and the #1 at the end. And look forward to the tour. We got the tour coming up, the cruises, and all of that stuff. I took off for 3 months.
Evan,
Now I'm about to
I
go
remember
back to
this nigga
work.
We had hair.
Yeah, right?
You guys look good,
we used
though.
We had hair, right?
You guys look good. Teddy, this trench coat's off the chain, dude.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
So, Mike, I'm going to call you for the tickets.
Hey, listen,
Yeah. Hit him up.
you
Hit
could
him
be
up,
disappointed, though. I don't want to do. Yeah, you could be disappointed. You can
I'm
call.
not calling you for the tickets out.
Hey, thanks for watching this
Hey,
episode of
thank you.
We'll be here
Hotboxing.
forever.
Till next time, I'm Evan Britton.
I'm Mike Tyson.
We out.
Thank you.
Let's get another good picture, guys.
Oh man, this shit is over. I need a joint now.